Before Raam became the general of the Locust army, and before he would become the Queen's most respected commander, Raam was only a lieutenant in the army. The events before Emergence Day give us details on why the Locust started a war against the humans. When Raam fought against the Lambent, he was brave, ruthless, and cunning. As the Lambent spread through the Hollow, even Raam himself would go into battle to fight together with his loyal followers. In order to protect the sacred temple, all of his forces had to fight without fear. Even Scourge himself would be a great ally to Raam. As Raam and the others fought off the Lambent, he already planned to invade the surface in the future. But such an act would be seen as treason in the eyes of Uzil Sraak, the current general of the Locust army. Raam wanted to save his people, to let them taste victory, and to rule the surface. This is when Scourge would pledge his allegiance to Raam's plan. And this is when we meet Uzil Sraak, a massive Locust with tremendous size and strength. He commanded Vold Raam to defend the Gorgon line against the Lambent, but instead, Raam had destroyed it all. Raam was aware that the Lambent were spreading within the Hollow at a rapid rate, too fast for the Locust to control, so his plan was to tell the Queen that the battle against the Lambent was lost. But Uzil Sraak would not accept the truth and instead chose to silence Raam. He smashed Raam to the floor and left him battered and bloody. As the Queen approaches Shrock for updates, he assures her that the Hollow is safe from the Lambent, but this is a lie. Raam is then sent back to the Gorgon line to battle against a Corpser. Meanwhile, the Council speak with the Queen about the events unfolding. They learn that Raam has his own secret agenda, so they plan ahead just in case he betrays his Queen. But they are cautious in their approach because they cannot risk losing Raam, for he is an experienced Vold, born in battle and forged with experience, something Uzil Sraak does not have, and so they let Raam continue with his plan without interference. While Raam continues fighting off the Lambent, Scourge is joined by Ketor, and they both agree that the war is lost. They must bring the truth to the Queen before it's too late. As Raam returns to the Council, he is greeted by his fellow Theron guards, and they tell him, when the time comes, do not forget your allies, meaning they will serve Vold Raam because he is highly respected within the army. Back in the council room, Ketor explains that Scourge's vision was true. The temple was going to be overrun, and only Raam and his forces came to help. Vold Karn then shows up and explains that the war against the Lambent is lost. With 3 lieutenants giving the same story to the Queen, she then starts to doubt Uzil Sraak's words. This is when Shrock is removed from his position and Raam becomes the new general. The Queen tells Raam that she was waiting for an outsider to help them with the Lambent problem, but this person only gave her false hope, and so she agrees to invade the surface to save her people. This is the start of Emergence Day. As Raam and his forces overtake the first human outpost fairly easily, before he can revel in his victory, he is attacked by Shrock and challenged to become the leader of the Locust. Shrock does not believe in being given a title, he wants to take it. As Raam jumps in, Shrock holds him by the neck, but Raam kicks away just as 2 torque arrows pierce Shrock in the back. The explosion blows 2 holes into Shrock's torso and he is defeated. It turns out the Theron guards pledged their allegiance to Raam, not to Shrock, because Raam was born to be a leader. Raam then rips out Shrock's heart from his destroyed body and continues his war against the humans. The story shows that no matter how strong Shrock was, he did not have the battle experience or the loyalty of the bloodied vanguard on his side. Shrock's lies to the Queen and his arrogance was his downfall. The Queen knew about Raam's plan and tested him to see if he was loyal to her. They both shared the same vision, to save the Locust from the Lambent. So that covers the story of Uzil Sraak in Gears of War. It also explains how Raam became the general. If you want to see more videos like this, then leave a like rating on it, and subscribe with notifications turned on. And remember, for the Horde.